Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijer and I believe in dragons just like you. And I'm proud to say that I am a draconic Wiccan. Even though I am a guy, I am a man, and I am also a witch. A dragon witch in my case. I never searched to be like that, but that is who I am. I am a dragon witch. I am a user of draconic magic, ancient magic, and magic is all the source of nature itself, and that is what the dragon is. They are one with nature. So actually, I want to say something about the comments that I had. Comments. There are a lot of interesting comments on my page, on the Facebook and YouTube page about the stories of you, and I love to read them. I love. Don't think that I don't read them. If you write to me and you tell your story, and just keep doing that because that is so freaking interesting to see your background, and that is also very interesting because none of them is exactly the same. You have a very individual path, and that is also a comment that I had. How can you explain something that that is so different with everyone? You can explain Wicca in one line. You can explain every religion in one line. There will always be leaders of that, but not in this one. That is because everyone is different. Every dragon is different. So also your path and what you have to explain is different, and that is what they are writing. It's difficult to explain that, but I try to do that because I made an oath and a promise that I told you that I would love to be by your side. And I never expected that there would be so many brothers and sisters. I could feel that there are a lot of dragons in this world, but never expected that there are so many dragons that are connected with us. So that is actually a bit of surprise for me. Oh my goodness, this is going up, eh? Um, this was actually a nice surprise, a very pleasant surprise for me to see and to feel that there are so many of us. Not people that shout on rooftops what their beliefs are. No, no, no. Just that you keep it for yourself and grow alone. Oh, let's sit. Grow by yourself. Become strong yourself. Become a draconic Wiccan or maybe a dragon witch. But yeah, it's not about the title, of course. It's just about your experience and who you are, who you will become. It's an individual path, and there are a lot of comments now that keeps with me, that stays with me, and one of them also the names of the gates that you have to go through. There is only one gate that I name, and that is because I have met them. That is because this gate is guarded by what I call Leviathan. Leviathan is the god, the dragon god of the void and waters, and that is Leviathan. Leviathan, the dragon's gate. Most have seen or the first gate or the fifth gate. It depends. My last gate was Leviathan's gate, but I was very welcome because yeah, there were only dragons are allowed in the dragon realms, in the dragon dimension. That is just this world, but with dragons you can feel them actually. Actually, when you feel the dragon, you are already very sensitive to go through the gates. And the dragon is a spirit that wants to drag you along with them so that you can, in the middle of them, be with them. But you can also travel through all of them to the five gates and the dragon's gate that I call Leviathan's gate. He is actually the gatekeeper, and that is why I call it Leviathan. And because I also feel his presence very strong. His presence is so strong, and that is why I call it Leviathan. But yeah, one of these comments also said that it's difficult to explain each individual path because this is not religion. This is not one way. This is something that should be explained individually to yourself. You are a very unique being, and so is your dragon by your side. Your dragon is just like every other being. They are not gods. Your guardian is not a god. Your guardian is a protector and someone that will be by your side. And all of them are very unique, just like human beings are. And so your background will also be different than the other ones. You can compare yourself to others. There are something that are the same with others, with brothers and sisters, but not all of them, not all of that. And I also said some comments, oh, that is not true in the beginning. That is not true. It's different with me. I know it's different with you because it's a different dragon. It's a different path. You are in the same realm, but it's a different path in the realm. Of course, for example, the dragon made me a vegan, made me sensitive to all of the animals. I can see through their eyes. I was afraid to sleep. I was afraid to close my eyes because I could feel them. I could feel them suffering. And that is my dragon's way of learning. And it made me very emotional. That is also a good thing on the dragon's path. That made something that makes you emotional, because that means power. On the dragon's path, emotion is power. That is, most of us are an empath, and an empath is that you are very, very sensitive to animals and human beings that feel bad. That you can feel their darkness. Most of the time you can also feel their light, but most of the time it's hidden darkness that you can feel. And it's so hidden that they don't even see themselves, but you will see, you will feel. And yeah, and just keep them coming. The backgrounds of your stories, I love them so much. I can compare myself a lot with you, but not all of it. It's, yeah, some of us can call themselves also all kinds of titles, like an emperor, dragon emperor, or a dragon um, mage, or maybe like that. I call myself a dragon witch because I feel it like that. I use the magic of the dragon, and other people feel other stuff, feel like they are more like warriors. Yeah, that is true. That is very much true, because their dragon is leading them to something like that. I can also call myself a warrior for protecting these realms and protecting these natures, the nature itself, because nature itself I call my dragon gods. Those are the gods, and yes, I try to protect them because that is also my goddess Tiamat, that is inside of the ground, the reason why everything grows, and I feel the need to protect her wherever I can. Even though I am alone, I cannot change a lot, but I will try at least. I will die and try. I have tried. When I die, I'm going to say to myself, yeah, at least I tried in my existence here. That is also what my dragon also says to me, and that is something that I cannot share, because your dragon can be completely different in this. So yeah, the different gates and the individual energy of your path is a difficult one to explain, but it's not completely different. You can always compare themselves to me or to other brothers and sisters. They have sometimes also memories, and from the past, from what they were, and yeah, it also it also has a large part of their path, of my brothers and sisters. That's something that needs to be remembered. um, I actually never said a lot about my dragon. My dragon has a large background with me, which I just say it in short. It's actually a very long story, and I know that all of us have that. You can even write a book because of that. I did. So yeah, it's not religion. That shows that our path is not a religion. You cannot have leaders or priests that say one thing that you need to follow, because that is not true. That cannot be. Because your dragon is so different. It's not mine. It's not the dragon with me that walks with me, by the way. It's not my dragon. But it's your dragon is so unique. But I try at least to explain it. a bit about the Dragon's Path or Draconic Wicca. Draconic Wicca, by the way, is not real Wicca, it's pagan, and it's a very personal spirituality. Very much personal. It's your experience and your experience alone. And you have brothers and sisters, spiritual brothers and sisters, that also have a dragon by their side, or maybe several. In most cases, it's several. With me, I can feel only one. But there are. It's actually. I use my magic to be a portal to the dragon realms. This portal, you can feel this when you come to me, that there are a lot of dragons when I'm in your presence, because I am was someone who opened the gates. I'm someone who opened the gates, and this because of that you can feel all kinds of dragons. There are a lot of dragons, but there is only one or several that are really, really tied to you. So yeah, and Leviathan's gate, the dragon's gate, is a gate that we all have to go through when you are ready, when you have an awakening. You will also go through 5 gates, including Leviathan, the dragon of the void and astral projection. They only call dragons welcome there. So why are you allowed? So yeah, wow, love to be here actually. So my brothers and sisters, be blessed.